inside of Watch Radio Studios. This guy is no stranger to this place. He's been here many times before, and he's back again. You don't know what it is. Welcome, my good friend, D.R.C. D.R.C. D.R. Oh, yeah, you gotta take his time. You gotta take his time. Yeah. You don't know what it is. Yeah, you gotta take your time, you know? It's not like before. Yeah. When you're getting old. Yeah, so hold this microphone here and have a seat, young man. Make myself comfortable. Yeah, let me set up that one there. Check 1, 3.
Mic check, mic check.
1, 2, check.
Yeah, man. Mic check. Testing 1, 2. Everything good?
Yeah, so I apologize for that little thing. You don't know how it is. Whenever you ready, you know, you check everything before and make sure everything was correct before the artist reach. And then when it's time for showtime, it's a glitch, you know. So we just want you guys to bear a little patience with us. You don't know how the thing go already. This is live. This is not scripted. This is not recorded. So, you know, you must get them little kind of thing. Whenever you have live TV, live radio, you find them little problems taking place, you know. So, check 1. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to have to try to work with this one microphone in the meantime, between time, until I fix this. So, Mr. DRC, want to welcome you back to Watch Radio NYC. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play one of your tracks while I fix this thing here, because we had to do this properly, you know. It's been a while you've been here. We had to make sure everything go as according to planned, you know. Can't have no half thing there, you know. When you do things halfway, your mother just quarrel if you and beat you and things. So we can't have that, you know. So let me play this one here. The people are very familiar with this track. So I'm going to just run this in the meantime, between time, while we get the microphone working good.
Thinking you're back on wine. Where the gal them? Where the gal? This one for the gal them. Where the gal? Where the gal them? Where the gal? This one for the gal them. Where the gal? Well, you know it's the real champion. Every gal come. Every gal come. Every gal come. Every gal come. Sinking your back on wine. Cock up one leg on wine. Sinking your back. Up on the top. Dip on your toe and wine. Hands on your knees and wine. Up on your head and wine. Hands on your knees. Up on your head. Dip on your toe and wine. Bumper could be thin and long. Bumper could be nice and round. Don't care with your bumper size, girl. Why like this is a cartel song? So rock it, set it, rock it, set it, rock it, set it, rock it. Position like you taking pon the setty. Girl, you bad, you not petty. Sinking your back on wine. Cock up one leg on wine. Sinking your back, up on the top. Tip on your toe and wine. Hands on your knees and wine. Up on your head and wine. Hands on your knees, up on your head. Tip on your toe and wine. In your back and wine. I love the view from behind. Move your clothes, make your skin touch mine. If you want, make a nice little child. Girl, let me see you wind up on it. Back it up, girl, climb up on it. You know, waste no time up on it. Make it bounce like a nice bunny rabbit. Girl, come sink in your back and wine. Cock up one leg and wine. Sink in your back, up on the top. Dip on your toe and wine. Hands on your knees and wine. Up on your head and wine. Hands on your knees, up on your head. On your toe and wine. For your bumper I have a leaf for. Bend down, let me put it P for. And if you get in on bad I giving you from VG to reach for. My girl, you looking good. Wonder what you hiding under that.
I don't even know where that one is there. Yeah. So sink in your back and wine. That's what it is, man. So DRC, welcome once again. I don't know where that mic is, my friend. Welcome once again, my good friend. We're gonna try and make it work, you know. No, it's not the wire, it's the mic itself. Yeah, big up my engineer in the background, you know. So that's what it is. So DRC, it's been a while since you've been here. So a lot of people know this track here. This track came out in 2017. And that was one of the biggest rhythms for 2017. Who produced this rhythm? Let me surprise the fans on the outside. Who produced this rhythm?
What's up, everybody on Watch Radio? Everyone who's logged in, big up yourself. Good night. Let me first say, it's a pleasure to be back here, with God's grace, you know. Yeah, man, it's a pleasure to always be back here. It's been a year, right? Almost a year. I think last year I was here. Last year, around like late last year. That's when I came and do the release for Take Work. So that was a long time. Yeah, yeah, man. So pleasure being back here, man. Yeah, but yours truly produced that, man. You know, produced by DRC. Um, of course, the rhythm was mixed and mastered by me, and the different songs on that rhythm was mixed and recorded in various um, studios in Saint Lucia. Of course, Jamming that time, Jamming was the main, you know, production house, you know, that I was part of for 2017, you know.
All right, so good. So people, the man is not only an artist, he's a producer, he's a songwriter, your engineer, the whole works. Whatever you need in music, link up DRC. So all right, so you've been here a year since, and how many tunes have you released since the year that in the year that you were here?
Um, I would say at least 6 of them so far. At least 6. I think. Hold on, let me see. Wind down. You have wind down. You have not selling. You have no difficult. You have dumper truck. 5 actually 5. So I wasn't way off.
All right, so whilst people were not seeing you, you were actually working. Always working in the background, doing stuff, releasing tunes, still producing, I would think.
Most definitely. One thing about DRC, once ever you hear anything that involves my name in it, you know, is either it's produced or written by me, you know, or most times it's recorded as well. So like 90% of the work will be done by me. But from the last time I was here, bro, I've been working, but not only working. I was, as you can see, I stepped in with my cane. You know, I did not have that the last time I was here, you know. So unfortunately, I had to undergo surgery in February, knee surgery. And I was recovering for almost 4 months, 4 to 5 months. Yeah, but you know, the brain is always working. So, you know, even when I'm in pain, I'm thinking about music and what's my next step, you know?
All right, so you want to tell us a little bit about your knee surgery? Did it slow you down any bit?
Well, yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's trying to be an artist with a major injuries is very hard. You know, I was already. Well, let me not say I was struggling, you know, but it was a challenge for me to, you know, push myself as an artist even before that, and you know, after undergoing that, it's way harder. You know, I missed quite a few events that I would have loved to attend this year, especially. I'm so sorry, bro, but I couldn't make it to No Stush. Um, you know, I really wanted to come to that, but you know, I just couldn't. You know, I missed Labor Day. I was at home for Labor Day as well. You know, so yeah, I sustained this injury. It's almost 10 years already. Yeah, it's an accident that I had in 2008. You know, I was on a minibus and we were heading from Castries to Denry, right? And you know Bexo, that stretch Bexo by Cox Place. You know, you know that, right? That there's notorious for accidents. So unfortunately, I was, you know, well, everyone who was on that bus was a victim of that stretch. You know, yeah, man. The bus end up flipping over. I end up flying out of the bus. So that's why I say, you know, it's good to be here, you know, by God's grace, because things could have been way, way worse, you know. And I had 2 surgeries prior to this one, you know. So even if you saw me like I was okay back then, I always had that injury. But unfortunately, something came up and I had to go and play in the knee again in February, and it hasn't been the same since, you know. I'm not gonna lie, it's been very, very, very tough. It is very tough because you could have seen me coming down there, you know. It was, you know, yeah, man.
So is it something that's permanent? You're gonna be working with a cane for very long time, or there's a recovery and therapy stage where it'll be back? Maybe not 100% because, with this type of injuries, you never get back to being 100%. But, like, what's your recovery time? What estimation did the doctors and them give you on, for your to at least get back to a point where you could do your little whining and your dancing and again and
Yo, it's funny you should ask that. I was given 2 weeks to come back to normal. It's now it's for like almost 6 months. Yeah, the procedure was supposed to be a very simple procedure. Get in there, take out one of the hardware, and close it back. Unfortunately, my knee got infected after that, so I couldn't start therapy right away. So that caused the knee to kind of stiffen up. Right now I'm not taking therapy. I have to. I just gotta make some time to go do it, because when you live in New York, man, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So yeah, it's been difficult for me to take time to go do that, but hopefully in future I start walking without it already. I only use it like when I try my best to walk without it, but then when my knee gets tired, then I need a little support. So that's when that's why I got the one that could transform and take yeah, man.
All right, so I want to say to some of the artists and some of the people just in general out there, you've been suffering from this injury for a very long time, and you went and did surgery in February, but you've been writing and producing, and so it has slowed you down in terms of performing and being out there on stage and thing, but in terms of your creativity, not at all. All right, so you had to release, well, not release, but you had to introduce us to some of your material that for 2019. All right, so the one we just played a while ago, everybody's should be familiar with this track by now. If you don't know this track, you definitely, maybe you come from Mars or been living under a rock or somewhere, So the first one I want to feature, the one called Plenty. Tell me something about this track here.
Well, Plenty is my most recent release. It's I released it like 2 to 3 weeks ago, and I've been getting some very good feedback on it. It's the way I describe it, it's an Afrobeat type instrumental with a variation of pop and soca vocals layered on top of it, because I love all genres of music, especially the Afro soca. I don't know, it's just something about the melody and the way that they say what they say, and like I love that creative vibe, and I could do it, and I just figured out that I should go ahead and do something like that. So that's exactly what it is, man.
All right, and like you always say, so the rhythm was also produced by you, right? Everything done, you mix. All right, the mastering was not done. So people, we're gonna take this new track. He said this is one of his most recent tracks. This one is called Plenty. What's the inspiration? I mean, you did say you love the Afrobeat and stuff like that, but the message and the lyrics in that song, what's the inspiration behind that song?
Well, where the camera is? Where is it? Yeah, I want to look sexy when I say that. Did you get it? Yeah, the ladies inspired me. Yeah, man. I always want to make music that make the ladies feel good about themselves, Although I've done some songs before that can question that. But I was like really young. I was being young and just trying singing about different topics. But this one was inspired by the ladies, man.
All right, so ladies, this one is reaching out to you. Big up yourself, Gozile. Big up all the people on the live locked on right about now. This one is called Plenty from DRC. Get familiar to this one.
Yeah. There we go. Boom. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. You never cease to amaze me. Never hungry, your purse never empty. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause you work for your money. You don't care with nobody. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Girl, you smart like professor. Come and teach me something. I'm in need of your loving.
music from DRC. This one is called Plenty. Reaching out to my plentiful, beautiful ladies.
You never cease to amaze me. Never hungry, your purse never empty. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause you work for your money. You don't care with nobody. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Girl, you smart like professor. Come and teach me something. I'm in need of your loving. You know I ain't playing. Don't make me beg so much. Girl, you know I need your love. Girl, you know I need your love. Cause you're beautiful, plenty, plenty, yeah, 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 yeah. And your thickness is plenty, plenty, plenty. Girl, no, plenty, 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 yeah, yeah. And I'm wanting you plenty, plenty, plenty. Girl, I wanna, yes I wanna. Girl, I wanna work you out. Girl, I wanna, yes I wanna. Girl, I wanna work you out. Girl, I wanna, yes I wanna. Girl, I wanna work you out. Girl, I wanna, yes I wanna. Girl, I wanna work. Cause you're beautiful, plenty, plenty, yeah, 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 yeah. And your thickness is plenty, plenty, plenty. Girl, you're plenty, 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 yeah, yeah. And I'm wanting you plenty, plenty, plenty. Yeah, 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 yeah. Boom. Deep I say you sweeter than a mango. Come my baby, mini puno tango. Come and take a wine up on this bamboo. Come and take a wine up on this bamboo, yeah. Deep I say you sweeter than a mango, yeah. Girl, it's been a minute since I want you, yeah. Come and take a wine up on this. Come and take a wine up on this bamboo, bamboo. Girl, you are more than a dime, baby, you one of a kind. And you send chills up my spine every time that you whine. Baby, you blowing my mind, cause you the bomb. Baby, you the bomb. I want you more. I want you more. Cause you're beautiful, plenty, plenty, yeah, 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 yeah. And your thickness is plenty, plenty, plenty. Yeah, no, plenty, 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 yeah, yeah. And I'm wanting you plenty, plenty, plenty. Cause you're beautiful, plenty, plenty, yeah, 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 yeah. And your thickness is plenty, plenty, plenty. Yeah, no, plenty, 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 yeah, yeah. And I'm wanting you plenty, plenty, plenty.
That's right, ladies. You're beautiful, plenty. And I'm seeing plenty good remarks in the chat room right now. DRC, this one is called Plenty. People get familiar. A lot of beautiful music. So DRC, all right. I've always been a fan of yours, and I've always said that DRC is a hardworking artist, putting out a lot of good music. What are some of the things that you think preventing DRC from being a household name, or where DRC, to me, you're supposed to be further than that, where people just gravitate to your music? And what are some of the obstacles or the setbacks that you find in the industry itself, that DRC has been facing?
Well, boy, that's a nice question. Well, myself, honestly, how should I put this? I know some of my flaws, First of all, I believe that I need to have a team, because I think I'm doing too many things by myself, Teamwork makes the dream work, right? And I have some very popular friends in the industry, and they told me the exact same thing too. Like, I need a team to help me focus on the music and everybody else focus on everything, because one of the biggest things about the music industry right now is marketing. You have to know people, you have to know people who's willing to help you get out there, So yeah, links. I don't think I have enough of links. Like, I know people, but I don't know if people know me on that level, because you can say, okay, I know DB, but DB not playing my music, so yeah. Also, it's just putting myself out there, man. And one of my main reasons why I'm not out there that much is because of my injury, like I said, because I truly believe that right now in 2020 we live in a world where music is not only heard right now, it has to be seen. You understand? Like people have to see you. You have to have some nice visuals. People have to know who you are. You know, it's not just about the talent no more. Cause I've seen some or heard some songs, which is my opinion, that's not all the way up there in terms of like lyrical content and the flow and the genius behind the whole craft, and it's out there causing damage. You understand? And usually it's because people seeing these artists doing stuff, and even as a thing as probably doing a funny skit. Because I know about some comedians in St. Lucia now that's doing music who started off as comedians, not to mention names, but I think you know who I'm talking about, right? Yeah, man.
All right, so the people in the chat room are saying that they're getting some feedback on the mic. We not getting no feedback whatsoever in the studio. So well, I already changed your wire. I'm gonna try something else here, which we not gonna be able to hear ourselves over the microphone, but then we could still hear ourselves talking. And so you mentioned something a while ago, and again, we're not gonna call anybody name. We want to stay away from controversy. We don't want any problems. But honestly, there's some songs, a lot of music out there, not just in the soca genre, in the dancehall, hip hop, that, in my opinion, is, I wouldn't say trash, but ABC music. You understand? Like our level of intelligence, like you listen to these songs and you're like, yo, what was that?
We grew up in the 90s.
Yeah.
Appreciated, like I was saying, the reason for that is because you and I, we grew up in the 90s where, what would classify as a good artist is your lyrical content. People would be amazed by your lyrics. Now people are amazed by how much you can whine, you check it, and them kind of things. So, times change, the music change, and, as an artist, sometimes you have to change with everything. But then, to me, I believe, like I said it on your show before, I rate authenticity than popularity anytime. I rather be someone who's authentic and, have good content out there than just to be someone that people know for the wrong reasons,
So like her Black said back in the day, maybe you have to be more theatrical, have more antics, and don't put so much lyrics in your. I don't know. That's what I see working for some artists out there. Repetition, a little punchline. You go down in the verse, there's nothing in the verse. Sometimes whatever they said in the chorus, they still come and repeat it in the verse, and yet still these are popular songs. And these are big songs, and then you have some other big artists gravitating to these songs. So like, what's going on, we don't know. So obviously, marketing is a big thing. Your social media, you have to be very active on social media as well. How active are you? Do you post like often, or how active are you on social media?
Well, I try my best to post often, but at the same time, I'm not just gonna post anything like just for posting its sake. Like if I have nothing that really makes sense, like like I will not. If I don't have no content, I will not just take my phone and be like, and just post that, But I have to have something for me to post, Yeah, man. And I've been trying to change my method of constructing songs and writing songs. If you realize, Plenty is a very, very simple song, but if you really listen to the lyrics, it's saying a lot without saying too much, and that's the same. Which song I used that I had an experiment with. I did that technique, and the love I got for that song it was just amazing. No Difficult is a very simple song, and the love I got from that, it was tremendous. So I decided to stick to that type of writing, a nice punch, a nice hook, and give them a verse that's not too lyrical, But at the same time, you can still give them a lyrical verse that, it all depends on the type of song, and the flow and the vibe I wanna push out there with it,
All right, so speaking of no difficult, we're going to take this track right here. This is 2019 DRC. This one is called No Difficult. And of course, people, feel free to give us your feedback in the chat room. If the mic is still giving some feedback, let us know. You know, if we fix it, let us know. No Difficult DRC 2019.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Giving you bamboo to go and spend the money, yo. Say it no difficult, no difficult. Getting blessings from mama for me to marry, yo. Say it no difficult, no difficult. Baby, you they kill me with the bam bam. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Giving you bamboo to go and spend the money, yo. Say it no difficult, no difficult. Getting blessings from mama for me to marry, yo. Say it no difficult, no difficult. Baby, you they kill me with the bam bam. You they kill me with the wine. You they kill me with the bam bam. I they had to make you mine. So give me that one more time before you go to work. Before you close that door, let me show you how much you mean to me. Give me that one more time and let me put it down. I love you calling out my name like there's no one around. Oh. Wine for me, baby, come wine for me. Baby, 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 give it to me. Baby, come wine for me. Baby, come, baby, come, baby, come wine for me. Baby, 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 give it to me. Baby, come wine for me. Girl, I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you live. And I know this sounds a bit cliche, but it's exactly how I feel. Baby, you they kill me with the bam bam. You they kill me with the wine. You they kill me with the bam bam. They had to make you mine. So give me that one more time before you go to work. Before you close that door, let me show you how much you mean to me. Give me that one more time and let me put it down. I love you calling out my name like there's no one around. Oh. Wine for me, baby, come wine for me. Baby, 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 give it to me. Baby, come wine for me. Baby, come, baby, come, baby, come wine for me. Baby, 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 give it to me. Baby, come wine for me. Baby, you they kill me with the bam bam. You they kill me with the wine.
That's right, ladies.
You they kill me with the bam bam. I they had to make you mine.
We want more. We want more.
That's what it is, man. This one is called No Difficult. Another Afrobeat style. Good night to you, Hood Hero. Hood Hero says quality, great music. You don't know what it is. So DRC, like you were talking in between the song, in that one song, you had maybe about, I can't even count, 4 or 5 different flows. How do you come up with your like, you know, in one song you give me so many different flows. How do you come up with your flow? Or what inspire you to come up with them different style?
Well, to be honest, it's just me not wanting to be repetitive. You know, I want to keep the listeners as interested in the song as possible. So when you switch up the flow a little, like, you know, they always hearing something new, you know, and it's not like too repetitive. And sometimes it's just like what I feel on the beat, man, you know, the vibe of the beat. But let me shout out a few of my colleagues I see there. Yo, MP Slicker, big up yourself, another bad St. Lucia artist. Yo, G the Great, another bad St. Lucia artist. good friend of mine. Tinak. Usaf say Tinak. Tinak, big up yourself. Yo, DJ Ado, big up yourself too with left, right. Your left side is your best side. Yeah, man, big up all my Lucian artists in here and everyone who's logged on. Yeah, man.
All right, so that's what it is. Big up everybody on the live. G the Great. I don't think you ever been in Watch Radio Studios, you know. You got to come to the studio, man. That's one of the artists that I greet. I rate. Oh, he no longer in Brooklyn? Oh, G the Great, you move out. You move up the line, boy. That's what it is. So people, DRC is here. Like I said prior, we're going to be talking about not just music, but other stuff. We're not going to keep him too long tonight as well because, you know, we had some technical difficulties and it's not running the way that we really wanted it to. So DRC, when you're not doing music, what do you do in your spare time besides making beats, besides writing music? What do you do in your spare time when you're not doing music at all? Or is there any point that you're just not doing music?
Yo, when I'm not doing, actually I do music in my spare time. That's what I do, you know. When I'm not doing music, yeah, in New York, man, it's difficult to have spare time. You know, when I'm not doing music, first and foremost, I'm a father. You know, I have my little girl. She just turned 1 year in April. You know, shout out to her and her mom. You know, DRC love y'all. Yeah, man. And of course, I'm doing my hustle. You know. Yeah, man. So that's what it is. I'm a musician. I'm a father first, a musician, and then whatever after I am, you know.
So, when you're at your home, right, is there any point in time where, you know, your vibes in up, you come up with an idea and like, you have to be singing in the house? All right. Does your madam ever watch you like, I'm too damn man, boy, I'm on crazy or what? Like, do you guys ever have them moments in the house?
Well, she is very, very, very supportive of my music, apart from when she wants to sleep. All right. Yeah, because I do everything. I don't have a studio. I have what I call a recording unit, you know, so I could bring it anywhere and record. So let's say, for example, it's because I work late, you know, like I mean work like music wise. Sometimes I'll be up 2, 3 in the morning and I get carried away. So I have a chair. I have this computer chair. I guess it needs some WD-40 for now, you know. So when I especially if I'm building a nice slow dance segment, so I'll be like, I just feel a pillow behind my head. Boop. You're like, babe, you waking up Layla, you know, because Layla is my daughter's name, you know. But yeah, man, now, in terms of like her getting aggravated that I'm doing music, I've never really experienced it. You know, she's very supportive of what I do. You know?
All right, so I want to give a big shout out to you. And big shout out to all the females out there who supporting the man in whatever they do. You know, not just music-wise, but I'm sure they have some guys who work construction and, you know, because space is limited, them man probably have the tools in a corner in the girl living room. And, like, you know, she come home and, like, things all over the place. But, you know, they know that is a hustle. You understand? And, like you, 2 o'clock in the morning, you're rocking, making some music, and she have to, and the baby sleeping. You know, when a baby wake, a mother need a sleep, you know? So, all right, big up all the ladies on the outside who are supportive of what the man do. You know, he doing something positive, and that you hope maybe one day that, you know, he make it and, like, you know, you could say, all right, yeah, boy, they make it too. That's what it is. So, people, we have a couple more tracks we're going to feature. Which next one you want to touch there? Not Selling. I don't think I've ever heard this one, or maybe, I don't know, probably. So, people, DRC is here. We're going to play a couple more, and then we're going to let him go. Because, you know, he say he's a busy man. You have the little one, Layla. Good night to you. Big up yourself. Hope you do music, too. I hear you put Layla on a track one time, boy. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Big up yourself, Layla. You're starting from early. So, people, this next one is called Not Selling by DRC. Get familiar.
Ah, boy. DRC. Just a little bit of advice for the fellas. If you don't want to take it, better think twice, cause it's not gonna be nice when she tell you, hey, the man, makabu pakavan. You got one big Ah, boy. DRC. Just a little bit of advice for the fellas. If you don't want to take it, better think twice, cause it's not gonna be nice when she tell you, hey the man, Makabu Pakavan. The girl want big banan, something big and hard like cocom. She don't want no soft bubblegum. Hey the man, Makabu Pakavan. The girl want big banan, something big and hard like cocom. Yo, say you coulda have big van, big land, but you don't have the big banan is horn. Say you coulda have Vapor Max, nice locks, but you're not giving her good knocks is horn. Ah boy, DRC. Just a little bit of advice for the fellas. If you don't want to take it, better think twice, cause it's not gonna be nice when she tell you, hey the man, Makabu Pakavan. The girl want big banan, something big and hard like cocom. She don't want no soft bubblegum. Hey the man, Makabu Pakavan. The girl want big banan, something big and hard like cocom. Yo, say you coulda have big van, big land, but you don't have the big banan is horn. Say you coulda have Vapor Max, nice locks, but you're not giving her good knocks is horn. Yo, at the end of the day, the girl want bedroom bully. No time to play no Monopoly. She want a man to fool her belly. How she like it? To a coupe. Next time, like Les Andoli. My youth, don't waste your time if you come here to self-fig me. Hey the man, Makabu Pakavan. The girl want big banan, something big and hard like cocom. She don't want no soft bubblegum. Hey the man, Makabu Pakavan. The girl want big banan, something big and hard like cocom. Yo, say you coulda have big van, big land, but you don't have the big banan is horn. Say you coulda have Vapor Max, nice locks, but you're not giving her good knocks is horn. She want a man to make a stammer. She want a man to make her call her mama. She want a man with pipe like plumber to give her the jackhammer. So dagger, hey the man, Makabu Pakavan. The girl want big banan, something big and hard like cocom. She don't want no soft bubblegum. Hey the man, Makabu Pakavan. The girl want big banan, something big and hard like cocom. Yo, say you coulda have big van, big land, but you don't have the big banan is horn. Say you coulda have Vapor Max, nice locks, but you're not giving her good knocks is horn.
That's what it is, man. So people, DRC is in the building. I see somebody say the mic is better. You guys let me know. I think I figured out what happened. I figured out the engineer messed me up. And he gone. He messed me up and he left the building. So people, we're going to take one more from DRC. I love this one. Wave your hand. Who that a come. A little, and you switch it up, you know? So that's what we like. That's why I like an artist who creative and who likes to experiment with music. And you remind me of Busy Signal. Busy Signal will do that. Just listen to music one day and like, when I see Busy do that worky remix. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I appreciate from an artist. You're being creative and you just experiment with something, you know? So, I love this one there, Makabu Pakavan. The girls want big banan, you know? You could come with Vapor Max, nice locks, and you're not giving her good knocks. Is on. So people, DRC is here. We're going to take one more. Time is running out. We got to go. Wind down.
Dumper truck. Oh, boy.
Which one you want? Dumper truck? Wind down?
Yeah, dumper truck is doing well, you know.
All right, so we're going to play dumper. We have time for both. We'll play both. All right, so people, dumper truck from DRC. The man come here and release 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big songs for 2019. Dumper truck, DRC. Woo la la. Hey.
Hey, girl, I want you to picture that you a dumper truck, and I'm your parking spot. Now come on, back it up. You, girl, with the bumper, back it up like a dumper truck. Back up, back up.
This bumper is backing up.
This Bumper is backing up.
Want you to picture that you a dumper truck.
Brand new music from DRC. People, let me know how the mic songing now, alright?
You down with the bumper. Back it up like a dumper truck. Back up, back up.
This bumper is backing up.
You down with the bumper. Back it up like a dumper truck. Back up, back up.
This bumper is backing up.
Back it up, gal. Back it up. Back it up, gal. Back it up. Back it up, gal. Back it up. Back it up, gal. Back it up. Hands on your knees and back it up. Back it up, gal. Back it up. Raise man a man and back it up. Back it up, gal. Back it up. Boom. Where you going with all of that load, gal? Put it on me. I can handle it. Where you going with all of that load, gal? Put it on me. I can handle it. Gal, your booty, heavy duty, everything bumper. Compliment your beauty. You have more value, more than Gucci. Put it in reverse. Back it up on me. You gal with the bumper. Back it up like a dumper truck. Back up, back up.
This bumper is backing up.
You gal with the bumper. Back it up like a dumper truck. Back up, back up.
This bumper is backing up.
Back it up, gal. Back it up. Back it up, gal. Back it up. Back it up, gal. Back it up. Back it up, gal. Back it up. Hands on your knees and back it up. Back it up, gal. Back it up. Raise man a man and back it up. Back it up, gal. Now make that roll, roll it like a truck tire. You flexible like a wire. Girl, your bumper on fire. Make that roll it like a truck tire. Back it up on me. Let me cool you down with some water. Now, mate, gal. Drop it like you want hurt somebody. Mate, gal. Mate like you dancing for money. Mate, gal. Drop it like you want hurt somebody. Mate, gal. Mate like you dancing for money. You gal with the bumper. Back it up like a dumper truck. Back up, back up.
This bumper is backing up.
You gal with the bumper. Back it up like a dumper truck. Back up, back up.
This bumper is backing up.
Back it up, gal. Back it up. Back it up, gal. Back it up. Back it up, gal. Back it up. Back it up, gal. Back it up. Hands on your knees and back it up. Back it up, gal. Back it up. Raise man a man and back it up. Back it up, gal. Back it up.
This is Dumper Truck by DRC. Who produced that rhythm, DRC?
Of course, yours truly. Yeah, man. Yeah. Produced, excuse me, produced, recorded, mixed, and mastered by Lampshade Music from Jamaica. Yo, big up Lampshade, doing things big. He mixed and mastered Bungie Garlin's last tune. I have a bag and a compass looking for China, He's doing big things, man. So big. And he always, one thing about this dude, he's very humble. He always message me and tell me, DRC, thank you for giving me the chance to do soca, because I was his first client. He reached out to me and be like, yo, I want to try mixing and mastering soca. So let me, exactly, So big up yourself, Lampshade. Anywhere you there, big up yourself, shut up.
Yeah, I remember when you came here the last time and you mentioned Lampshade, and I was like, what's his name? Lampshade. So yeah, man, that's what it is. Dumper, that's the truck horn rhythm? Yeah, I love that rhythm. Any more tracks coming out on this rhythm or not as yet?
Well, nobody really checked before it yet, that's so. Yeah, because remember the last time I told you I want to focus on myself more as an artist too. So, so what I would do, I would release the single, and if any artist is interested, they could always link me and, I get them permission, we could work out something, a price, That's what I just scared them, a price. Not the price, a price, yeah.
All right, so that's what it is, man. The man got to eat. He has a daughter. He have to feed his daughter, so you don't know what it is, all right? So people, we have one more track here. This one is called Wind Down. The rhythm is called the Sally rhythm.
Yeah, that's
Sally.
Yeah, Sally rhythm produced by Swiftner the Maddest from Denry. Big up yourself, Swiftner. He's been a part of jamming entertainment for forever, from the time like they started. So, big up Swiftner. Also big up Kinetic Music. Kinetic, right? Yeah. That's the guy who did it's Satish. You know Satish, you've heard of Satish. He did My Girl You're Giving Me Heart Attack. He produced that. So big up all the producers of Jamming Entertainment. Big up all the artists from Jamming, big up yourself. They're doing big things right now. Big up Jason, big up Robo. He does most of the mixing and mastering as well, the engineering part of it. Yeah, man. So the last one is called Wind Down by DRC. I have one more, it's a dancehall, but we're not going to touch it tonight, produced by Swiftner, So Mad Music, recorded by myself, mastered by Jason from Jamming Entertainment.
All right, so people, DRC, wind down. Want to welcome everybody on the inside. Thank you guys for sticking with us. We apologize for the technical difficulties that we had tonight, and we definitely going to make it up to you guys. We're going to have this interview some other time in the near future, not too distant future, in the near future, and then we're going to make it right. We're going to do everything. We're going to have, you know what I'm saying? So people, thank you very much. Big up my father, Leo Robinson, on the outside. He say big tune, back it up, dumper truck. He's liking that tune. And of course, celebrity DJ Eric, good night to you. So people, wind down, DRC.
Lord, where the independent gal dem. Gal wind down like you want baby in your belly. Bang book full of money, never empty. Never have to worry about where your man day. I know every man get to see your panty. If that's you, just wanna go down. Down. My girl just wanna go down.
Listen to the lyrics of this one. People on the Mondays give you different flows. Big up the RC, man. The real champer.
Where the independent gal dem. Gal wind down like you want baby in your belly. Bang book full of money, never empty. Never have to worry about where your man day. I know every man get to see your panty. If that's you, just wanna go down. Down. My girl just wanna go down. Down. See Savage just wanna go down. Down. My girl just wanna go down. Down. Girl clothes you no lend that. Your money you spend that. All the girl them envy when you dip on the bike back. Right that. You know the fellas like that. Right that. Make it pop like you translate.
I'm gonna mention something here, DRC. You know, in just about all your songs, your flow is never the same. Never the same. Big up yourself, bro. People, DRC is in the building.
Lord, where the independent gal dem. Gal wind down like you want baby in your belly. Bang book full of money, never empty. Never have to worry about where your man day. I know every man get to see your panty. If that's you, just wanna go down. Down. My girl just wanna go down. Down. See Savage just wanna go down. Down. My girl just wanna go down. Down. Girl clothes you no lend that. Your money you spend that. All the girl them envy when you dip on the bike back. Right that. You know the fellas like that. Right that. Make it pop like the translate. Wine pon the pipe. Bumper stick in the tights. If I put you on my Instagram, y'all 1,000 likes. Wine pon it a little. Grab my purple pickle. Let me ride in the middle. Y'all wind down like you want baby in your belly. Bang book full of money, never empty. Never have to worry about where your man day. I know every man get to see your panty. If that's you, just wanna go down. Down. My girl just wanna go down. Down. See Savage just wanna go down. Down. My girl just wanna go down. You no trouble, no gal man, but gal man run you down. Cause they love how the bumper big and they love how the bumper round. So jiggle it. See me love on the TikTok. Gal wind down like you want baby in your belly. Bang book full of money, never empty. Never have to worry about where your man day. I know every man get to see your panty. If that's you, just wanna go down. Down. My girl just wanna go down. Down. See Savage just wanna go down. Down. My girl just wanna go down.
Last one of days, man. Wind down.
Cause you no lend that. Your money you spend that. All the girl them envy when you dip on the bike back. Right that. You know the fellas like that. Right that. Make it pop like the translate. DRC.
DRC is in the building, people. 10:50 on the outside. And before I let you go, DRC, there's one song of yours that you recorded a few years ago, which I really, really love. And the reason why I love this song is because of the creativity in this song here. Your lyrics, especially the last verse. You guys need to listen. When I say listen, listen to this song. All right? June Creole 2019. This song, when this song came out?
Yo, it's been a while, you know. Wow. I think that's like maybe close to 16, 20, 16, 17, somewhere there. Yeah, man.
So all the fellas on the outside who like to eat the saltfish, this one is called saltfish, aka lamoui. This came out, like the man said, maybe 2015, 2016, somewhere around there. He seems to have forgotten when this one came out. But keeping with the June Creole theme, get used to this one if you don't know it. And again, listen to the lyrics. Try and catch the lyrics in this one. I loaded yet. I'm so excited, boy. Right. Squeeze that on that digital.
This is a story about me, DRC, and my neighbor.
You remember this song?
I don't remember the word for word.
Listen. Serena tell me she have a good man. She said DRC, come and do your share. I want you to dig a hole and put the pole there. When you finish, you could come and relax yourself on my chair. Till I finish work, Serena where the food. Something smelling good like you cooking it on the firewood. I thought it was Bams, big tail on his snout. When I check myself, Serena put hustle fish in my mouth. So I eat it raw.
Yo, you realize I'm singing that song word for word, right? You realize I'm singing this song word for word? Yo, this is DRC, Saltfish, Lamoui.
My neighbor, Irina, and the saltfish meal. Listen, Irina tell me she have a good man. She said DRC, come and do your share. I want you to dig a hole and put the pole there. When you finish, you could come and relax yourself on my chair. Till I finish work, Irina where the food. Something smelling good like you cooking it on the firewood. I thought it was Bams, big tail on his snout. When I check myself, Irina put hustle fish in my mouth. So I eat it raw, then I eat it stew. Irina said, not now, I want to give my saltfish to you. Manger sa egg bear, usi sa egg pie. Isam Irina ka chime away, me eka saltfish pie. When I manger lamoui, ikaba me lamoui.
You hear how many bars? You hear how many bars in that verse? People, Lamoui, Saltfish, DRC, 2016. One more time.
This is a story.
10:53, I'm supposed to stop at 11 o'clock. I'm going to give you guys your party time back. Don't worry about that. We good.
Listen. Serena tell me she have a good man. She said DRC, come and do your share. I want you to dig a hole and
Gemstone, good night to you. Big up the Ellis twins. Big up the Bronx.
stuff on my chair. Till I finish work, Serena where the food. Something smelling good like you cooking it on the firewood. I thought it was Bams, big tail on his snout. When I check myself, Serena put hustle fish in my mouth. So I eat it raw, then I eat it stew. Serena said, not now, I want to give my saltfish to you. Manger sa egg bear, usi sa egg pie. Isam Serena ka chime away, me eka saltfish pie.
What we eating?
Meka manger lamoui, ikaba mwe lamoui. Meka manger lamoui, ikaba mwe lamoui. Apwe sa lamoui, apwe sa lamoui.
People, lyrics. Watch this second verse now.
My belly was full, I went at my home.
Yes.
2 minutes after she called in my phone.
When you there?
She said you forget something on the floor.
Mati.
When you coming back, make sure you come through the back door. I told Lorena busy doing something for my mother. She tell me not now, she put the saltfish to soak in water. Then eat the masa, me commence casser kona. Toute tête me gouji mami, laissez manger ouais I mange ça. So I eat it raw, then I eat it stew. Lorena said not now, I want to give my saltfish to you. Manger ça egg bear, usi ça Chima we me eka saltfish pie. Mwen ka manje lambo oui, I ka pa mwen lambo oui. Mwen ka manje lambo oui, I ka pa mwen lambo oui. Apre sa lambo oui, apre sa lambo oui. Sa ka fe mwen lambo oui, fe mwen chante.
The last verse. The last verse is the killer. People, catch the last verse. If you didn't listen a while ago, catch this last verse now.
She make the saltfish with the hours off. So you know it's smelling bad
For sure.
When it comes to food, I don't waste no time. That is why I kill the smell with a lime. Iggy mighty boy,
Put you professor.
Uku yo même compété, ou ka tiye pou bagay la. Ou ache met twen, ou di mwen ou ven. Si ou vle enjoy mon solo, mo oui manger ça et puis tout l'ordre.
Yo, people, go look for that song on YouTube, man. This is DRC Saltfish, aka Lamawi. DRC, thank you very much for passing through, boy. I had a lot of fun. I know we would be, you know, although we had, again, the little setbacks, but we have to overcome them things. That is minor things. You don't know what it is. I had a lot of fun. And of course, yeah, I have my DRC catalog big, you know. But before you go, there's one song that the two of us worked on together. And I want to play this song here before you leave.
You never check me.
Yeah. No, well, not even that one there. Not even that one. No, this one right here. This one right here. So, people, DRC, once again, it was a pleasure. And of course, I look forward to when we do this again. And we do it properly. We do it the right way with no technical difficulties. Again, I blame myself for that. I'm supposed to have everything on point. But trust and believe, everything was working before you came. But as soon as you come here, I don't know what happened.
Bro, what are you talking about? I've had to perform with 911, Studio 911, with one mic, you know. So I know how the vibe is, passing mic around like it's a weed, you know.
So people, the artist goes by the name of DRC, which stands for The Real Champ, where they could find you on, give them your social media handles and all that good stuff, you know?
Okay, Instagram, it's DRC_758. Facebook is DRC Music St. Lucia or DRC Team Champ, right? On YouTube is DRC Music St. Lucia. And let me tell you, I need you guys to go and subscribe, please. I want to get to 1,000, you know, so that I can monetize my page, so that, you know, I could make money when you all listen and give you all more music, you know. Support the artist so that the artist can support you guys, you know. Yeah, man. And my email, if anyone wants to contact me for bookings, is Simeon, aka DRC @gmail.com. It's SIM as in money, EON, aka DRC @gmail.com.
All right, people, and that's very important, like the artists say. Go to YouTube and subscribe to the channel, all right? DRC Music St. Lucia, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Once we start hitting that 1,000 subscriptions, then, all right, we could start cha-ching, bringing in some money for the hard work, you know? Yeah, so that's what it is, people. So, DRC, once again, thank you very much. People, I'm still here. It is officially 11 o'clock on the outside. Probably give you guys your extra hour back. That's how I do it on a Friday night. But before we leave, this next track here, this was 2017. 2017 when they did. They did sabotage the No Stoosh boat ride. They cannot stop No Stoosh boat ride. This year, I did No Stoosh within a month, and it was great. And a lot of good feedback. Yeah, of course, they have the negative feedback, but the majority was positive feedback. And a lot of people said that, yeah, you know what happened? They enjoyed themselves on No Stoosh. And one of the major negative feedbacks they had was the ride was too short, because they were enjoying themselves so much. And you know already, once the boat leave late, coming back the same time it's supposed to come back, right? So in 2017, when they sabotaged that No Stoosh boat ride, DRC had already released a song. And I said, DRC, all right, I need a dub plate. I need a dub plate for what happened on that No Stoosh boat ride that was sabotage.
How long it took me to send that back?
The next day, the two of us, I could proudly say I co-wrote it, and maybe I write a couple little words on. I gave you the idea, and then my dog put that together, bang, 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 bang. And then the next day we had that already. So By the next day now, we come on the radio now, and we play it for them now, and they wondering like, boy, what really going on there, boy? That's how you moving. Big up my mother, Josie, locked on, you don't know. People, listen to this next track. DRC Creativity. The man is a great artist, wicked artist. Support the artist. You don't know what it is. Yeah, support the artist, man, people. DRC, this one is called Flush Them. When they're talking nonsense, they're trying to sabotage No Stoosh, but we're going to keep working on that No Stoosh boat ride. And eventually, No Stoosh boat ride will be the baddest boat ride in New York City. We're not stopping. We're keeping it going. Get familiar to this one here.
Famous Productions. Yo, digital. This song is for everybody that going around and telling somebody something about you. We have a new way to deal with them this year. Listen. Somebody said that you couldn't pay the boat, but the event sold out. That person must be a goat. My you just flush them. They talking. Flush them.
That was the talk around tongue. That man can't pay the boat. That is why that man run and do a party. A sold out event, and yet still I can't pay the boat. How stupid are you? And then I go and do a party that costs more than the boat ride itself. How stupid are people, boy? You know what I'm saying? People, listen to the track.
Famous Productions. Yo, digital. This song is for everybody that going around and telling somebody something about you. We have a new way to deal with them this year. Listen. Somebody said that you couldn't pay the boat, but the event sold out. That person must be a goat. My you just flush them, cause this shit they talking. 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 They even ask how you do the party so fast. But don't mind them DJ Jock. Jackass your jackass. Just flush them.
Yo, big up my mother for the link. My mother that give me the link for the place, eh? Big up Josie.
Cause this shit they doing. Maji they talking. Maji they talking.
Yadi.
Cause they jealous of you. Cause it hits you knocking. You have bumpers rolling. Have the girls then splitting.
Second verse.
They know you and their name have no meaning. Why they say you thief the people money?
Me.
They don't even know you refund them already. My you just flush them. Cause this shit they talking. Flush them.
Who didn't come to the party get the money back? You don't know.
Flush them. Cause this shit they talking. Don't mind the haters that trying to kill your vibe. No Stoosh will be the maddest boat ride. Just flush them, cause this shit they doing. 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 Maji they talking. Maji they talking. Cause they jealous of you. Cause it's you knocking. You have bumpers rolling. Have the girls then splitting. Everybody know you and their name have no meaning. Somebody say that you couldn't pay the boat, but the event sold out. That person must be a goat. My you just flush them, cause this shit they talking. 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 They even ask how you do the party so fast, but don't mind them DJ Jock. Jackass your jackass. Just flush them, cause this shit they doing. Flush them, cause this shit they doing. Flush them, cause this shit they doing. Flush them, cause this shit they doing.
Yeah, man, that's what it is. People, DRC, the real champ. Once again, thank you very much, sir, for passing through. Big up everybody on the live. We're going to continue with the party. Don't go nowhere. Pour yourself a drink. We still have maybe about a half an hour to an hour. That's what it is, man. Thank you very much, and hope to see you soon. All the best with your career. You know, keep striving, keep moving, keep giving us good music, you know. And no ABC lyrics. Yeah. Selfie for the crowd. People, let me just play a track there before we do our little selfie. You don't know what it is, man. Where the song that you say you wanted to?
Nothing. Hey, boy, let me tell him. You know it's DRC. Come to share my story with you about me and the Mumu and Carnival Day. Listen, want to take some time off to tell it. Listen. Hey, July 27th, gonna have in Carnival. I have me mic on, I sing in me song.
DRC in the building.
And he started to chant. The people went.
Where the Mumu?
What the Mumu say? Hey. What he say? Mama. What you want to say there? I couldn't say a thing. I can't believe me eyes. The Mumu holy mic. The people get on wine. The girl them whining down. They show.
That was the man DRC.
old one. Why not she bam bam?